What's going on, YouTube and my fellow reefers? It is the day. We are resetting the tank. I finally have time, barely actually, but we're gonna reset the whole aquascape. We're gonna take all the rock out, we're gonna siphon the sand, we're gonna clean it up, and yeah, and we're gonna break it down. So it's goodbye to this beautiful reef tank. Before I break it down, I will show you guys exactly what I'm planning to repurpose. I'm not gonna get rid of all the coral. Yeah, let's take a look at the tank one last time. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this. This is gonna be the last time this tank is gonna look this way. I am definitely gonna keep this green slimer. I'm gonna put this also digitata on it as well. And a lot of these acros I'm still gonna keep. Most of these acros I'm gonna keep. Especially the Walt Disney, which is it's growing really nice. So things I will not be keeping is probably the torch, the frog spawn that's back there. It's a huge frog spawn. You'll probably see it when I take it out. This Duncan, so not gonna keep that. I'm definitely gonna keep this Holy Grail Micromusa. It's bouncing. It looks really nice. All the Monties I'm getting rid of. No more Monties in my tanks anymore, unless you have a big system. Oh, hey there. Hey friends, they're hungry. This is one of the reasons why I'm restarting the tank right here. The camera does not do it justice on how big this whole Monty side is. Another reason for the reset is gonna be this big Galaxia, Mardi Gras Galaxia. And yeah, now do I really need to reset my tank? No. I'm sure I can take some rock out and arrange a few things, but if I'm already gonna start taking stuff out and getting involved in the tank, I might as well do a whole restart. This Zoa garden, really nice garden. Well, I used to have like 4 different types of Zoas here, but yeah, that whole rock is I'm not gonna have anymore. These Fabias and Jack-o'-lanterns are gonna go out as well. I'm not gonna be using those anymore. I'm keeping the chalices and most of the SPS. Now over here, I have my frag tank. And I am definitely going to put this contraband, digitata. There's a blue slimer right there. There's a bunch of hair algae. That's what that reddish color is. Just keep removing it. I'm going to introduce this chalice back into the tank. And this is basically going to be my new Zoa garden. So I don't know yet. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't have the aquascape yet there. So we'll see what happens. We'll take it one step at a time. Alrighty, and here I have my rock. It's been... I have it with air stones and a heater. I put tank water. I did a water change on my tank and I put all the tank water in there. So it's been about almost 3 weeks now that this rock has been submerged in tank water. That will give it enough time for all the beneficial bacteria to colonize all the dry rock. Then over here I have another tub with a wave maker, a heater, and some air stones as well. And I am going to be keeping the coral that I take out and want to keep. Well, most of the coral really. I'm probably gonna put most of the coral that I'm gonna keep in this tub right here. First step is to remove everything, and we're gonna get to that now. But first, I wanted to do an update on the nano tank. I am finally getting coralline algae. You see that spot right there? That's coralline algae on the overflow right there. So yeah, I'm getting coralline algae finally on the nano, and that's really exciting because as you all know, coralline algae, that means you have a stable tank that is maturing. Coralline algae is one of the best indicators that you're doing something right, that your tank is in the right direction. Only coralline algae will only appear in mature tanks that have stable water conditions. So happy, super excited. So anyways, let's get back into the tank reset. My wife will be also helping me with this tank reset. I figured if we get 2 people involved, it'll be a little bit quicker. And also getting her involved with the new tank setup. She'll probably like the tank more because she was part of it on the creation of it, so she'll, it'll probably be something significant to her. So I'm actually pretty excited for her to get involved in it. So we'll see how she does. Now we're gonna have to be careful when we're removing the rock. There's bristleworms, there's emerald crabs, there's hermit crabs, there's snails. So every piece of rock that we remove, we're gonna have to inspect to make sure that we're not losing cleanup crew and stuff like that. So it's gonna be very interesting. It's been like a little over 2 years, and I'm a little nervous, but gotta do what you gotta do. I've been saving cardboard for the past month. So I have cardboard all over the floor, because we're gonna be removing rocks. I have hardwood floors, so you definitely want to make sure that you are prepared. You don't want to ruin your floors. Oh, there's the cat. So yeah, the cardboard will help soak up all the water. We can work freely. We'll also have a stack of towels because we're gonna get pretty wet over here. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, now I gotta get to work. Alrighty, so nice rock over here. Obviously, I got the cardboard on the floor, so the water's dripping. So I'm gonna go ahead with the bone cutters and start snipping away. Alrighty, we got the all the rock out, and I took off, siphoned all the sand out, got all the detritus, and yeah, now it's time to start building the new aquascape. But I'm pretty happy how it turned out. It's so this is basically an SPS sorta aquascape, and by that I mean there's a lot of tabling rock. So there's a lot of room for the corals to go ahead and encrust the rock without encroaching onto other coral. Also, tabling is good because you can spread the area. There's more air surface area, so acros and montes can actually grow and branch and not shade all the corals around it. So that way everything is all spread out nicely. And that's the only way you can spread out all the SPS is having a lot of surface area, that tabling, because that way they can grow into nice, big, chunky colonies without having to run into any issues like I had before. So, yeah, I added my first coral, which is my Avatar Chalice. It's a huge centerpiece right there. I think it fits really, really nice. Low light, low flow. So I'm positive that it'll do fine there. And it's got plenty of room to grow and encrust that rock. So, alrighty. Are you guys ready for the reveal? Da, da. Oh, I was so nervous. But let's take a look at it. Wow. Perfect. Now this is exactly what I wanted. All the fish are swimming freely now. They're like, what's going on? So yeah, kept my green Slimer, kept the Jason Fox flame, kept my Walt Disney, of course. It's kind of like my centerpiece. It's opening up already. The Pikachu Echoes, kept a few of them. And yeah, the Woolly Mammoth. Now I have gobstoppers here. One of my favorite zoas. They look so awesome. Orange, the little greenish, yellowish center. Super cool zoa. Now it does grow kind of like a weed, so that's why it is its own island basically. But yes, of course, have my avatar chalice. Everything's still kind of closed right now because I just got done with everything. Now I'm gonna start getting new acros. I'm gonna start traveling to Orlando. I'll probably hit up the top stores over there, Top Shelf Aquatics, Worldwide Corals. They usually have really cool over the top acros. And yeah, slowly I'll start adding more acros into this tank and let these colonies grow. I have a brand new tank and they have enough space to grow. Now that you can see this like aquascape, now you can see why I decided to redo the whole thing, reset the whole tank. So fingers crossed that everything survives and works out from here on in. And just like that, we are done. I am so happy with how it turned out. If you guys please comment down below. Obviously, if you look at my previous aquascape with all the corals and all the varieties and all the colors, you might think like, oh yeah, wow, what a downgrade. Trust me, this is going, once it starts getting filled up, and it's a journey. We're just basically gonna see it grow and from here and out. And we're probably gonna start getting new additions to the tank now that there's actually space to actually put new coral in. So yeah, of course I have Nichelle here with me, my beautiful wife. I was nervous.
Yes.
But you did good.
Thank you.
You did good. She listened. The only time I was like, when we were putting like, so she was like handing me the rocks and everything. And she's like, what's detritus? And I was like, no, it's detritus. It's like the fish poop. She didn't know what it was. It was pretty funny. I had to explain to her what detritus was.
I saw some yellow sponge. And I know what yellow sponge is.
Yep. We pulled out the rock, a bunch of yellow sponge, a bunch of sponges growing into the rockwork, which makes me think it's maybe affecting my overflow a little bit. Probably growing into the piping. When we were like putting the corals back in the tank and gluing them, I was like, give me the acro. She pulled the Duncan. I was like, no, not, give me, just start handing me the acros. And she's like, okay. She pulled out the frog spawn. And I was like, no, the acros. And then she pulls out the digitata. I was like, the hard ones. And I was like, okay. Until she finally figured it out, which is cool. It was like a little test for her. And she was like learning there a little bit. But yeah, pretty interesting. But no, I'm happy. Like, having her help me out and, kind of calm me down a little bit, because these things actually do. I've been up super early. I've been doing things all day, and I was able to squeeze this in finally because I just wanted to get it out of the way. So now I have the rock. I still have the rock. I'm going to go ahead and cure that rock that we pulled out, and I'm going to get it ready for my next tank. Yes, I'm going to get another tank. I keep saying. But I will wait for this hurricane season to end. I will be getting a RedSea Max Nano XXL all-in-one, which is a 53 gallon system, all-in-one. We're gonna set it up. It's gonna take over my fish-only tank, and it's gonna be aquaport only as well. That's my plan with it. So now I have a lot of rock that I can play with, and I got a lot of cleaning to do, a lot of reorganizing. It's a mess. There's water all over the floor, the cardboard. I got Ziplocs everywhere, utensils everywhere. I got buckets full of water. It's just, but I'm so tired. It really, like, mentally, it's just like draining, having to pull everything out and having, it's just, this is very draining. But it's fun. It's fun. It's very rewarding. This part of the hobby, and that's what I enjoy. Yeah.
Next should be a jellyfish tank.
A jellyfish tank. You hear this? It's just like, before she wanted a seahorse tank.
Oh yeah, or a seahorse tank. That would be nice.
Yeah.
And an octopus.
Oh, and an octopus. She was like the weirdest things ever, and I'm just like, you do know that for an octopus tank, you don't need just an octopus by itself with a tight sealing lid. Apparently, I heard that octopus are smart and they can open lids and crawl out, kind of like the Finding Dory movie, pretty much.
That would be cool.
Do you imagine? We'd be sleeping and the octopus just kind of crawls over and it's like, go to sleep. It's like, okay, that'd be crazy. I don't know if I would have dreamed that or if it was real, but that'd be insane. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have spit everywhere, if you guys if you guys have any questions regarding anything resetting the tank, what do you guys recommend and what steps? Because you gotta be careful. You know, you don't want to throw your tank into a cycle because you remove too many of the beneficial bacteria, and you know you want to make sure everything's temped out, especially with the acros. So if you guys have any questions about resetting tanks, or if you're on the fence about it, just comment down below, let me know. My next video will definitely be a update video once everything clears out. It's all cloudy and stuff, so we finished this like an hour ago. So I'm gonna let the coral settle, water clear. So yeah. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to test your waters.